we're good to go.
All right. Well, here we are again at History's Worst Decision.
Just the
Two of
us.
us. Hey,
I feel like ever since you said it, like
should I do it every time? Just the two of us.
Oh my goodness.
We can make it if we try. You and I. Remember the
Like
deep voice?
Mini me.
Yeah.
Mini me.
Yeah. You and I. Glad we was on the same page.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
You know, still patiently waiting the return of two other members.
Yeah.
But
as they say, the show must go on.
man, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. As they say, the show must go on. You said you had a History's Worst Decision. If you want to rock with that, or do you want to?
Mine, it's so stupid because it's your fault.
It's my fault.
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Fuck
I do.
You brought
that
stupid delicious mead up in his house, and I can't get it unless I get a keg.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Go to Guitars. I mean, I think Guitars and Growlers has some, bro. Like, if you want me to go, I can go get another growler and get you some. It's fucking delicious. Like,
Yeah.
I can't promise you I won't drink half of it.
It's like, I'm telling you, it's haunting me. Like, whenever I crave a drink now, if I want to drink, I'm like, man, I really wish I had a fucking blackberry mead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for introducing
It's
you to delicious
like,
treats.
Tease me with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tease because I mean, shit, you got what, one mug of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
I don't feel like you are, but
I'm not. Once it hits your lips, you were like, you motherfucker. I was like, yeah, it's delicious, ain't it?
Because it does not taste like alcohol whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
So now it's like, now everything else I drink is like, get this peasant shit out of here.
Yeah. I wonder why you like mead so much. You look like you.
Why would that be?
I don't know. Fucking Thor over here, like goddamn Odin's son with the runes on you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You're a Viking. That's what they drink. It was a calling.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of drinks, as we usually do,
Mm-hmm.
in the skull glasses here,
Thanks, Tyler, by the way.
as always.
Yeah.
There we go.
We always start off with a shot.
We'll go ahead and turn that down.
Speaking of shots.
Speaking of shots.
Speaking of shots.
We're going to dive right into this.
It kind of has to be the first topic, right?
People were taking shots all this weekend.
Taken, given, taken and given.
Yeah. So
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? That's
former president Donald Trump.
another one of history's worst decisions. Assassination attempts.
Oh, I'm telling you.
What the fuck? All right, but go ahead.
He's at a rally, and I believe it's Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Okay.
And gets shot in the left in his right ear. Right ear.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
And I just don't understand how are people really that scared that we're to the point in time where we're assassinating candidates?
People
or are attempting to assassinate presidents?
Yeah. I will say this: are people that dumb? Did you think you was gonna get away with that, bro?
like,
all right. Let's just be honest. Like we've said before, I don't sit on either side of the fence. But like trying to take somebody's life, like just because they're exercising their American right to like run for presidency and do whatever. I mean, freedom of speech, whatever. He can get up there and say technically whatever he wants to, right? So I think that's besides the point. But like an attempt on somebody's life, bro, like I hope you didn't think you was gonna get away with that. Like I hope you didn't.
Well, I mean, they definitely didn't get away with it. They definitely did. I mean, that shooter is dead.
So shooter is DOA.
Yeah,
motherfucker dead. Motherfucker.
And then obviously, thoughts and hearts go out to obviously the other families that were affected, because there was at least two other people, one
Yeah.
that died that was an innocent bystander there, and then another one that ended up in the hospital.
And did they die as well, or
That
just
I
the
haven't
we
heard about
have
that one.
one confirmed death
Hmm.
though? Okay, so one confirmed death to that family. Yes, for sure. My heart goes out to you because I mean, damn man. I mean, you just showing up to a political rally
Yeah,
or for a potential president, former president, and then you lose your life over that. Like that's
hmm
crazy. That's wild. That's crazy to me.
I just don't understand people's mindset. And I mean, like, there are a lot of things that there are a lot of people I don't like.
Correct.
You know, like I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but you don't see me out here gearing up a 308 to sit
Yeah.
outside
Yeah.
like a Green Bay Stadium waiting, or Jet Stadium
Yeah.
and
I'm gonna
waiting.
shoot this motherfucker in his kneecap. Like
Like,
what?
I just don't understand. Like,
And I.
do people are people really afraid that Trump is, if for some reason Trump was to win, like, people really afraid that he's gonna like get rid of the government and like the Constitution instead? Like, are they really afraid he's gonna like fuck up the country that bad?
I don't know. Like and I'll say I'll tell you this. You've thought further into this than I have because your brain runs at fucking a million miles per hour. I'm still stuck on. I can't believe that happened. Like you know what I'm saying? Like in our I don't want to say like in our era like because we're in our era we have fucking school shootings and
Right.
shit like that. So
Right.
like I won't say that like this usually but like assassination attempt like because you have to take it like that's what it was. It was an
Yeah, no, it
attempt
was
on somebody's
definitely,
life.
they was definitely aiming to kill.
Yeah, I mean you don't aim from the fucking neck up and try to I was just trying to graze him.
Just
No,
trying
you
to
wasn't.
spook him.
Yeah, right. So like to me, like that's just what like I never thought I would ever see that again.
Well,
Because or not again. The only time I thought I was ever worried about that was like when Obama first got like
yeah, well,
brought
you
in.
did hear like a lot of like
That was
white
always
supremacists and stuff like that, like
mm,
coming out when Obama was like running for president. Even when he became president, like,
mm,
you heard that they were gonna like, there were a couple of notions like we're gonna hang him from a tree and shit
yeah.
like that. Like, you heard all that kind of stuff. So I mean, that was another one I was like really terrified, like something was gonna happen, or like worried that something was gonna happen to a president.
Yeah.
But like, if you really look at it, and there's not a lot that people know about, but if you really look, there are a lot of plots and a lot of things that have happened to George W. Bush. I
Mm,
believe was, yeah, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton had threats. Last time Donald Trump was president, he had threats against him as well.
mm.
And then obviously Obama had threats against him, and I think somebody tried to do something, but they caught him like before he even attempted it. And he
On
spent like 20 years in prison. I think they like mailed him a letter that had like ricin in it.
uh-huh.
And they like got 20 years in prison or something like that.
And which president was this?
Obama.
Oh,
I
Obama.
believe they like mailed, like somebody mailed
Oh, you
Obama
know
a
what?
letter,
I
and
remember that.
I'm pretty sure
I
I'm pretty
remember
sure it was
that.
him, and I'm pretty sure it had like ricin in it,
Mm-hmm.
and he got like 20 years in prison or something like that.
Yeah, they said it was like what do they call it? Something attack. It was like a biological attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Bill Clinton had something against him, but like the person, like I think the last person that was like shot at, like I think was Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
So
I remember
I could be definitely, like, don't quote me on that, like don't hold me to that fact, but I think
the last one
to like get shot at, like,
was Reagan. You might be right. I mean, shit, we have the entire internet at our fingertips. We'll figure that shit out.
mhm.
But I don't know, man. All right. I want to dive into something else too that like has popped up. I won't say I'm guilty or not of it, but Johnny Five over here needed more input.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like people are already coming out saying like, oh, that looks staged or it was rigged or something like that. Okay. I won't say that I didn't think that at first when I
Yeah.
first saw it because I didn't see it like live or on the news or anything like that. I had a clip sent to me and all I saw was like him like ducking and covering and I was just like, huh, that doesn't But when I got more information, it was just like, oh no, well, you know, this person was, you know, injured. Former president was injured, and then this person died. I was like, I don't know if we staging things for death. Like,
Right.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
like
whether it came from whatever, and they still haven't like identified the motive behind it. I mean, obviously, it's got to be just because it's Trump, but whether it's
and the person was how old?
20 years old.
20 years old.
20 years old. Whether or not he just had
lack of his frontal lobe. Like,
yeah, I mean, is your brain even fully developed by then? Like,
yeah.
Like I don't know if whether or not he just had like his own personal agenda, or not saying it is, whether it was set up by the left or the right or whoever did it, like whatever it was set up for.
Yeah.
What's my train of thought? Like whatever the reason being, like people were hurt or injured in the process.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely not. If it was staged by somebody, it's still a real event that happened. Like it actually happened with actual weapon, you know, mortality, like people dying, like the whole thing. So like whatever it was, there's no call for it in general.
Yeah.
There's no reason we should be resorting to violence just because of a president candidate.
Yeah. Presidential candidate. Yeah. And like you think you disagree with it. Like, all right. And this is something like I've had like discussions with other people, a totally different subject, but I'm gonna try to marry these two together as best I can. All right. Let's just say, all right, somebody went out and they broke the law, right? They were I don't know, they stole something out of a store, stole a jug of milk and tried to run from the cops doing it. Cops shoot him and kill him. Justified? Yes or no? No. Because did he? Well, they'd be like, well, what did he do? He committed a crime. Yeah, but he didn't deserve to fucking die for it.
Right.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to try to do is marry the two together. Not saying Donald Trump is committing crimes, because I don't know that he is.
Other than, I mean, the one, other than
the
felony thing that they, like the tax evasion or whatever it is.
But I'm saying like him up on a podium talking to the general public.
Right.
I can't say that that's not a crime. Like you're up there, you know, going throughout your presidential campaign, and then somebody tries to take your life for it. Like you can disagree with somebody, but I don't think you need to try to kill them for it.
Right.
That's fucking wild to me. Like to just be like, oh, you got a red car, I got a blue car, motherfucker, you need to die for it. Like what? Like if you dumb it down all the way to that, like it's just like, you really ready to die over political views, bro? Like chill the fuck out. Like shit. What?
Like how do you get yourself?
That's why I don't like talking about this.
Like how do you get into a mindset of like, this is the day. Like this is the day I chose to. I'm gonna go out here, take this public figure out, and like I know I'm not making it back. There's no way. There's no way in your mindset you can think like I'm gonna assassinate the possible president of the United States and get away.
Yeah. No matter which way you want to slice it, I want to try to assassinate a former president. Because he was. That's a fact. He was a former president. All right. Now, my question is because I'm really trying to dig into this. Motherfucker, did he think he was going to be a hero or like what? Like
he was going to be welcomed after?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think, like, did he have like a vision of like grandeur after, like, oh, like if I make it out of this, I'm gonna be a hero, and people are gonna.
I'm the guy that took out Donald Trump.
Yeah, like what? Like if anything, I'm looking at you like Public Enemy, like motherfucker, like what?
Yeah,
and you're like 20.
Yeah,
no older than 22 years old. Like from what I've heard.
Yeah, you're not even legal drinking age yet.
And you ready to pop somebody, bro? Don't put liquor in this dude, because don't put liquor in this dude. He'll wipe out the state of New York.
Ugh.
No, he wouldn't. No, fuck that. I know people from New York. He ain't killing them. Because you better not miss their ass, because they gonna pop your ass. I know somebody from 800. He'll knock your ass. No, knock your fucking block off.
It's just wild to think about. Like, and here's the thing too. Like I told Mike the other day on the chat. Like, if you were looking for a way to make sure that Donald Trump does not become president, An attempted assassination is not one of them.
Oh, if anything,
I believe this is only going to further him closer to becoming president.
I boosted it for sure.
I only say this is because in last assassination attempts that have happened to presidents, they have either boosted their popularity, or if it's happened while they're trying to become president or running for next president, they've won the next election. Ronald Reagan is a perfect example.
There you have it. I mean, I already thought this beforehand. Like I said, I don't hashtag neither. I don't want either.
Yeah, like but not voting. I'm not voting on that. I have no pony in the race.
After watching the debate, I was like, Trump probably gonna win this shit. Like,
well, I mean, according to polls, he was already up.
Okay.
So last I saw on the news, they say that he was up by like 3%. Like 3.
Not a huge margin,
not a huge margin, but
dub is a dub.
Don't take much. So he was already up. I can only imagine what this will do to his numbers.
Yeah. I mean, sympathy is a thing. Empathy is a thing. So,
and a lot of people are going to be wondering, like, why is he trying to be? Why is somebody trying to take him out? Like, that's going to be the question now.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like, I get it. Like, he can be abrasive. Like, he's not the. I don't know. Like, in my personal opinion, he's not the most.
Can't he act like a toddler?
Sometimes.
Yes.
He can be petty.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's his word. Mm-hmm. Petty. I think petty. He can be very petty. But I'm just like, oh, I don't want to kill him for it. Like, right. I don't want him to die for it. Like, if anything, I'm just like, man, sit down, chill out. Like, you know, like, chill out, man. Like, I know petty motherfuckers, man. Chill out. Like, so.
I just, hearing that news yesterday, I was like, really? Like, it's just something I couldn't believe. I was like, are we serious? It took me at least 20 to 30 minutes to like believe that it actually happened, because I thought maybe like it had happened like a previous year or like a year that he was like president. I was like, is this like old news that I'm hearing about now, or like when did this happen? Did this happen a week ago? Like
I thought it was ago? Like I 100% thought it was fake. I was like, man, this is fake. This is something that some troll put on the internet, and he's trying to get a bunch of, oh shit, this is on CNN. This shit is real. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
I even had like a Joe Biden moment. Like, they were like, it happened on,
your mouth still open?
Like, yeah. Like, they were like, it happened on July 13th, 2024, and I was like, dang, that would happen in 2024. And I was like, fuck, that's this year. Like, what are we doing? I was like, that's the day. Like, what are we doing?
Oh shit, that's the share.
Man, I mean, it's not even gonna be called dementia anymore. It's be Bidenism.
Oh fuck, he got a case of the Bidens. Got them Bidens.
You heard him call the Vice President Trump rat when he was talking about Kamala Harris.
What? Hold on. No, hold on. Please inform me. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, so he had like some interview or he was doing something. He was talking to somebody, and he said, I would not have selected Vice President Trump to be vice president if I didn't think they could do the job. And like, I'm being dead serious, bro.
Bro, she's your running mate. How'd you forget her name? Does he think like
killing me?
Does he think like Kamala is like part of like the Indian menu that he orders from? Like, what the fuck is he? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a part of the Kamala over here. The idea that I wouldn't have a piece of that's my running mate. Yes, jackass. It's
not the Indian menu.
Yes, like says you don't get curry and fucking fried Kamala, dumbass. That's calamari.
Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. That took the air from me, bro. the fried calamari. Oh my god.
Oh my god, our current president, dude.
Woo.
Uh,
That was funny, DJ. Sorry.
hey, you know what? Not all heroes wear capes. You know what I'm saying? Doing my best out here, doing God's work to.
I didn't even think of putting the two together. When you said it, just killed me. Oh man.
Oh, Sleepy Joe.
I'm telling you,
Just tired old man.
these president candidates, man. Oh my god.
Is it not just? I mean, from us doing what we do, which is to get on here and talk shit, which is literally the highlight of my week sometimes. But is this not just easy? Like, I mean, fuck, they're basically just like, and here is something else new.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
the waiter just keeps bringing things to the table. Don't know what else. It was calamari.
just let me put my bib on here because
gosh, shit, all you can eat with them, right?
they just keep providing.
Yeah,
Providing.
whether it be good
Not
bad or ugly.
not economically, but they just.
True. Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Biden.
Oh, that one hurt.
I think I got him. I got him with that one.
I got caught in my chest, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I got him with that one. I'm proud of that one. I was. After I said it, I was like, hell yeah. Fucking nailed that shit. I know you're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes.
No, laugh
that
away.
Shit was fucking funny.
Laugh away.
Pull a Burt Kreischer. That shit was funny. Fuck that.
That was good.
Mm.
Damn. I'm kind of salty. I wish I would have thought of that.
Hey, we had story time with Ryan. That shit was like fucking gold to me. I don't understand.
The
fucking
triads.
Yeah. That's why you tried that. I think those are fucking cover-ups.
Cover-ups?
From the Yakuza tattoo you had going down your arm. From the Hatchet gang that you was in.
Yeah, we ate a lot of fried calamari.
Can we keep that as a thing? We can keep that as a thing, right? Yeah, we marking that. Yeah.
Oh, Sleepy Joe and Vice President Calamari.
I want a shirt that just says vote for calamari. All right. We back. And how about a little bit of story time?
Okay.
Let's change the mood a little bit.
Change the mood a little bit. So,
yeah.
So last week, you dubbed a new segment called Story Time.
Yeah.
We had Story Time with Ryan.
Yeah.
Or apparently, I got called a felon.
You are a felon.
So this week, DJ's turn to be a spotlight.
Oh, great. Great.
We're going to do Story Time with DJ. So, take it away, sir.
I'm going to tell you a little story about how I fucked up my mom's birthday in my adolescence. All right. Some of y'all that know me from the past would know, like, all right, when we used to have this house in Garland when I was younger, I would say, shit, how old was I? About 8. I was about 8, 9. And I was a little bit of a daredevil. I was, you know, like, I'm sure you know where this story is going. But I was a little bit of a daredevil, man. And it was in the summer. And because my mom's birthday is in August. And I was like, all right. My mom was at work. We had one rule. Like, basically one rule. Don't be all outside, you know, middle of the night, whatever, the street lights come on, bring your ass home, right?
Yeah. Most of us did.
And 2, the other one was, we had a trampoline in our backyard.
Of course it did.
And it was, don't be on that fucking trampoline when ain't nobody at the house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody has to be there to like kind of supervise this shit. You fall off, you break your neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody fucking knows. Me being the law-abiding citizen that I was. Boy, that was a calamari life I ever.
Oh my god.
Oh man. And I mean, like, bro, we used to do all sorts of nonsense on this fucking trampoline, right? This trampoline was the arena for fucking like gladiators, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, we had a trampoline too. Yeah,
you just do all sorts
backyard
of backyard
wrestling bullshit. Like,
bro, I never liked like wrestling until we got like a trampoline, and I was like, yeah, I can act this shit out. Like, bruh, like I thought I was fucking Bret the Hitman Hart at this motherfucker. Like, bruh, I'm trying to give somebody some sweet chin music, like some Shawn Michaels shit. Like, I thought I was the shit. Like, I thought I was Razor Ramon with the toothpick, bro. Like, I was like all the old '90s wrestlers, right? And like me and like my older brother, one of my older brothers, that's right above me, Percy. Like, bro, like he was fucking stone cold, and I was whoever in the fuck. And yeah, he always won, right? Ain't this a bitch? I can't never win, right? Like,
you don't see Stone Cold losing.
I know, right? I was like, you got to be the rattlesnake every time, man. Be mankind. That nigga lose sometimes. Like, come on, man. Let me win. Shit. So, here's what happened, bro. All right, hold on. All right. There were other games we also played on this trampoline, too.
Okay.
We had this one game. I don't know if y'all ever played this shit, but we called it the sock game, right?
The sock game?
The sock game. It's really fucking simple. It's basically just like last man standing on the trampoline.
Okay.
All right. One, somebody had to be picked to be like outside the trampoline. Everybody, take your fucking socks off. Ball them shits up and like put them outside of the trampoline. You got how many other people on the inside? And people are just throwing socks at you. Bam! You get hit. You could either catch it and you're still in. Like, it was almost dodgeball, but you don't get to throw them back. So you just kept, and you would like throw it on the other side. Like, so at least you could stay in the longest, right?
Okay.
But the more people that got hit and got out, they were now the aggressors.
Now they get those socks.
They get to throw the shit in there. And the shit was fucking bananas, right? So we used to play that shit on there. We did the ignorant shit, which I don't know how I'm still alive, of jumping off the like, we would find a way to get on the fence and then get onto the roof and then jump off the roof.
I know.
Onto the fucking,
dude. That's where I perform my Jeff Hardy Swanton bombs from. Like, I know. Don't tell me.
Yeah, fam. All right, so you know, like, there was tomfoolery to be fucking had, right?
We wasn't safe. Like, we didn't have one of them fences around our, fucking trampoline that they got nowadays. Like, the little nets around the trampolines.
Oh, no.
Ours was it was straight open.
You know what ours had? Pads.
Yeah.
We had, like, a little blue pad around it. So just in case you landed on the fucking bars or whatever, that's it. That's all you got.
Yeah.
So, all right, this was back in the 90s, right? So with this being in the 90s, this is way before 2020 whatever, when people could identify as whatever they wanted to, right? Because, now people can identify as man, woman, or whatever. I identified as a goddamn ninja. So back in the 90s, I identified as a fucking ninja. I could, bruh, I swear to God, this was way before Bruce Leroy. Like, I thought I had the glow, bruh. Like, and I'm not gonna hold you, bruh. Like, I could do every imaginable backflip, side flip, like everything, bruh. Like, you name it, I'm trying to do it. And I could do it. Like, no bullshit, I could do a double backflip. Like, if I bounce high enough, I can go and then like land on my back, right? So I did all that shit. I was doing Guile's flash kick. I was like, watch this. I go, wow. And I was doing I was doing all sorts of shit, bro. All right.
He identified as a ninja.
Yeah, bruh, I'm telling you. So my black ass got on this fucking trampoline, bruh. I ain't even put together that it was my mom's birthday, right?
You
So
just out
like,
having fun. You just out having fun.
bruh, boys will be boys, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So I was out doing that. I'm jumping on a fucking trampoline. Wasn't even doing nothing crazy, bro. But like me and Percy was on the trampoline. We just bouncing. Like you know how you can like steal somebody's bounce or bounce them and make them go higher.
Yeah.
So he was like doing that, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm like, all right, nothing crazy. I wasn't doing no flips, none of that shit. All I remember is like all I did was fall on the one spot that there wasn't no pad.
Ooh.
Right? So I fell, hit the fucking the side, like one of the springs. That's all I hit. And I like jumped back up. All right, I'm cool. And then Percy like looked at me and went, oh, oh shit. And I was just like, what? He was like, oh, he like pointed in my face. And like how he described it, all I remember was like blood was everywhere. So I was like, what? I didn't feel anything. Like, didn't feel a thing the entire time this happened. But he said, he was like, bro, that was just like a piece of meat hanging off your chin like this, like dangling at dude. He was like, blood was just gushing out your face. And I was like, what? And he was like, bro, go get like. And about this time, my mom's rounding the top of the neighborhood, pulling into the driveway, and I'm fucking bleeding out of my face. Like, oh shit! Like, hold my face, blood running. My mom opens the back, like, because she like would park in the driveway.
Yeah.
Open the back fence, but like how our driveway was, like if you were coming through our neighborhood, you could kind of like see into our backyard because it was like up on a hill. So she was driving down. She was like, I saw y'all was out on that trampoline. So she was like, I went through the back gate on purpose instead of going through the garage.
Yeah.
So she opens up that back gate and she was like I just watched like the life come out of her face. She was like, what in the hell? Like, and she was like, oh, and I was like, Mom! Like, so
don't look at my gizzard.
No, all my shit was hanging out like on the front, right, like right here, like, and I still like to this day, like, all right. So back to the story. I had like my mom was like, wrap that shit up, like, so she wrapped it up and like took me to the fucking ER, like to the hospital, and my by this time my dad had got home. And like they had both taken me like to the ER because they had like found a way to like at least get it to stop like gushing out of my fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad gets home and they were just like, all right, come on. They took me to the ER. And like my mom's sitting there just like, to me, I still never put this together. We get home and then my dad was like, well, we was going to go out to eat today, but. And I was like, oh shit, it's Mom's birthday. Like, and she was like, yeah, that's what I had to come home to on my birthday when we was gonna go out to eat, me and your brothers. Your ass decided to take your stupid ass out on this fucking trampoline. All the days it had to be on her birthday. Like, and I fucked my mom's birthday up. I don't know which birthday it was for her because every day she's 35 to me.
There you go.
But on my mom's 35th birthday, bro. There you go. On my mom's 35th birthday, I was like, hey, you want to go to the hospital and spend your bonus money? Which I'm sure you want to blow on a bunch of fucking.
That's the day the DJ decided he didn't want to self-identify as a ninja no more.
And that's when I gave it up, man. I took the black belt off. I was like, well, take this black belt off, take this ninja headband off. Well, that's it. I'm going to put all my eggs in this football basket. I ain't been hurting that yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been fucked up on the trampoline?
Bro. I've I've jumped off the roof onto a trampoline and then gone through the fence. Like, because I didn't anticipate the bounce, like coming off, and I
physics. He was like
yeah, when I was doing my equations, that didn't apply.
You're like, nah, I don't need to solve for X. Not what I'm doing.
We're not carrying this 2. Fuck that. Yeah,
fine.
And carry my ass into the fence.
Yeah, that's where the 2 went. Your 2 legs.
I think me and my brother also broke the swing set because we also had like the swing set, and it had like this one big bar that went across the top, and we would climb up on the bar.
Oh yeah,
and jump off the bar to the trampoline.
Yeah, fucking wild.
Because we'd have people like lay down. All right, cool. I'm gonna do a leg drop on top of you.
Yeah.
We'd miss it, go right through the fucking springs. Because we'd have like dogs and shit, and they would always tear up that blue shit on the sides.
Oh yeah,
that's like the first thing they would chew up. And so we got rid of it. Yeah, we just got rid of it. And so then you have these open fucking areas where the springs are. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just miss it and go right through the fucking spring.
Been there, my little skinny ass. Yeah, I'll go whoop.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we did all kinds of fucked up shit on our trampoline. I mean, we had that for years and years.
Did I tell you about? Oh man, I'm gonna tell you about the time my dad saved my life. I was bouncing on a trampoline and, doing this is back in my ninja era. I'm in my ninja era.
All you self-identify as a corpse.
No, bro, I was about to be. I was about to be. Dog, I'm telling you, like in some alternate universe, I died that day. Like, because my dad saved 100% saved my fucking life. Because like he was standing like on the side, but he was like talking, I think to either like one of my uncles or somebody, but he was like turned around like sideways, but I'm on the trampoline doing my dumb ninja shit, and I took a wrong bounce and went flying like off the trampoline. So I'm about to hit the like fucking dirt like face first, and like my dad was like talking and then just like looked and was like boom and like caught me like one-handed midair. It was like boom and caught me before I hit the ground, and he was like, sit your ass down.
Your daddy is just a badass in general.
Yeah, he is. My daddy's the shit, bro.
Military man, just badass.
I'm telling you, my dad was the black Captain America. Like I was like, he's the badass, bro. Mm-mm. Can't nobody change my mind. Yeah, so it's gonna change my mind. Fuck that. My daddy's cool as shit. And I didn't figure this shit out till I like hit like my mid-20s. I was like, damn, I think my daddy's pretty fucking cold, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like how like when you don't really know until like you get older, you be like, damn, my daddy held it down and I didn't know it. Like, yeah.
I think for like a while there, like you as kids, like and teenagers, you're like, oh, my parents are embarrassing and I don't be around them. Like I want to do kid shit and teenager shit. Mm-hmm. But then as you get older, you're like, all right. Especially as a dad now, you're like, all right, he's kind of cool.
Yeah. I was just the older I got and the older I'm getting, I was like, I just think I didn't understand my dad. Now that I understand him a lot more, I'm like, yo, man, this dude was cool as shit. Like, he basically was just, I don't know, man. Like, you know what my dad did? My dad was basically just like, just be a man of your word. You say you're going to do something, do it.
Yeah.
And that's basically how he operated. He was like, all right, he told me, you keep your grades up to a certain level, I'll buy you a car. I didn't keep him up to the level he said. He did not buy me a car.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm not getting it for you. I was like, well, you got it for Stead. You got it for our older brother. He kept his fucking grades up. So I kept my word.
You didn't keep your grades up.
So you getting a hand-me-down. Whenever I decide to get a new car, you might get one.
Yeah.
But you ain't getting nothing new. Shit. Is what it is.
Yep.
You want an allowance, you got to earn it. You want this, you got to earn it. You got to, like, that's just how he was. And I will tell you this. No bullshit ever just fell out of the sky. Like, he never just came home and was like, I'm mad about. Nah, bro, there was always a reason. Always a reason. Nothing ever came unwarranted.
There you go.
So, like, I was like, you know what? I said, older I got, I was like.
He was able to keep the two separate. Whatever happened at work,
Mm-hmm.
that's work stuff.
If he had a bad day at work, the most he was gonna do is come home, like eat and go to sleep, or something, or just eating like, hey, y'all leave me alone, football's on, or just go watch it with him.
Yeah,
that would be the best thing to do with my dad. Just go watch it with him. I learned that in my teenage years, and I was just like, hey, maybe I should catch a game with this dude and chill.
I feel like as kids, we make a lot of stupid decisions. Trampoline shit.
Colossally stupid decisions. You remember that game Road Rash?
I'm sorry, what?
You remember the game Road Rash? Like on I think it was on PlayStation? Or Super Nintendo or PlayStation? You don't remember? It was people be on motorcycles or whatever, they be racing, but you could hit the other people on the other motorcycles?
No.
And shit you don't remember that?
No.
All right. Well, look up Road Rash. Anybody that remembers Road Rash, we used to do that shit on our fucking bikes, bro. Playing Road Rash on our bikes and then be like, all right, if I kick you off your bike and you fall off, then I win. You don't win shit. You just don't get bloody that day.
You don't get a road rash.
You just don't get road rash that day.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, so when you just said, I think we did some dumb shit. Yeah, we did, bro.
I mean,
I got a laundry list.
We used to do all kinds of stupid shit. We used to play street football, tackle street football.
Yeah,
we would run you we would run you into mailboxes.
Yeah,
and we
stop crying, bro. Stop crying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
My mom be so mad because she would always buy me shirts and stuff like that, and then throughout the summer they would just get ripped because I'd go outside play football, and you ain't about to take me down. I'm going, but you gonna have to fight me to take me down. So my shirts be ripped to hell.
Or you turn that regular collar shirt into a U-neck. Oh, this is the U-neck. This is the U-neck right here.
Show off my one chest hair.
Yeah, right here. See that? I'm a man now.
Oh, that's a piece of fuzz.
Oh, shit. Thought I was a man. It's gonna grow though.
So we used to do that, and then when my brother got into paintball was a big thing.
I remember that. My cousin had a paintball gun.
I literally let my brother shoot me with paintball just so I could have the rest of his Pokemon cards.
In case y'all didn't know, Pokemon back in the day was currency.
You
even now,
you did everything.
Yeah.
If somebody had a holographic card, bro, everybody was trying.
You said it. Holographic Charizard.
Everybody was trying to get it,
and it's Japanese. I need that.
When I was 9 or 10, and I was collecting.
Did you have the books?
Yeah, I had the whole binder and everything like that, and I had almost all of them, but there were a few that I had that were missing, and the rest that I needed, my brother had because he was doing his own collection. But
you got to come off him, bro.
But he was fading out of that deal, so he was just keeping them, and I told him, I wanted them, and he would not give them to me whatsoever. Well, one day he got this brand new paintball gun. So we were all outside testing it, because we used to live in Mesquite, and there was a field behind all these houses.
Okay.
And so we would roll down the street, and you go down this little alleyway. Which in this alleyway, I'd wrecked my bike 1,000 times. This alleyway, but we go out there, right out there to the back, and then we just we used to play like warriors and shit. We have big old sticks and stuff, and we'd fight each other and stupid shit like that. And then
young adolescent male shit. Yeah. Go on.
So my brother got this new paintball gun, and we're all outside playing. He was like, Ryan, he's like, I want to test it out. So we're testing out, and he goes, here, I'll make you a deal. He goes, if you let me shoot at you with this paintball gun, and I don't hit you, you can have all my Pokemon cards.
Boy, I bet you was Neo out in that bitch.
So I said, so what do you mean? And he's like, if you can outrun this paintball gun, I will give you all my Pokemon cards.
But say less.
So the deal was, we stand at the top of the hill because this field was flat at the bottom, and then it would kind of come up at
story time with Ryan, y'all.
Right. So it kind of come up at at an angle, right? There's a hill. And he's like, here, let's stay at the top of the hill. He goes, if you can run down to the bottom without getting hit, I'll give you all my Pokemon cards. Tom, I'm like barely 5 foot tall.
Okay.
And like light as a feather.
Jillian,
so I'm like extremely fast.
Edelman.
Basically.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I got this. I can outrun this gun. and I got to thinking, I was like,
the arrogance.
And I was like, and as even if I manage to get hit, I'm still gonna run all the way home, go to his room, and I'm taking these fucking Pokemon cards because I feel like he's gonna back out of it anyway.
Yeah,
like because that's my brother.
Even if he didn't,
my brother would he'll make a deal with you and then turn around and be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So I knew like he would find a way to weasel his way out of this deal.
I can't call that what that's really called, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So like, I feel like if I could beat him to the house, I was taking these Pokemon cards. They're mine.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, okay, we're on. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So we get at the top, and it looks like it's a fucking relay race. Like we're standing next to each other. I'm in wide receiver position, feet out, like I'm ready to go.
Checking in with,
so like
with the ref.
He's loading the barrel and everything, and the hopper, getting it ready. And he goes, all right. He goes, whenever you're ready. I had somebody, one of our friends, Preston, count down. As soon as they hit 3, I took off. I mean, like the fucking flash, just gone. And all I could hear behind my feet the entire time. So like, yeah, I mean, it was like, and I was like, you're going, keep going.
Goddamn D-Day. Over the beaches of Normandy,
I'm like, I'm just running. And I can't,
sir.
I hear him hitting the ground, but I don't hear him like going past me anywhere like above. So I knew like in order to get back to the house, I had to take a right to go to the alley to hit the street.
Oh yeah,
that's where I fucked up. Because what I didn't account for is that Derek was gonna get smart. Because what he was doing at the first moment was just aiming directly at me.
Yeah,
shooting me,
not leading his shots.
Yeah. So when I turned to go towards the alley, because he knew what I was doing now. He knew that I was just now going to start running home.
Mm.
As soon as I turned and started running, as soon as I got to the edge of the alley, all I felt was like my entire right side be lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Like it started from my ankle and like went to the top. And all I remember is like falling in slow motion, like to the ground as I'm heading towards the pavement with my face. One last shot like hit me right here in the freaking side of the face, and it turned my head, and I hit the ground.
Have you
just laid there?
Have you seen Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
Remember the very end? Ricky! That was you running down that alleyway. He riddled your ass,
bro. I thought I had it so beat. I was like maybe like 5 feet from being like scot free, and I just got lit up. He come over there. He's like picking me up. You know, I don't remember 8, 9 years old, something like that. I'm crying. Like my face is swollen. It hurts so fucking bad.
Like, yeah, you got shot.
He goes, he's like picking me up. He's like, no. He's like, hey, we're going home. He's like, I'm giving you the Pokemon cards. We're going home. Just don't tell mom. Don't tell her what's going on. He's like, come on. So he's like walking me home. He's like, basically, like kind of like carrying me. He's like, we're not gonna tell him what happened. And I'm just like, and he goes, I'll give you the Pokemon cards. I was like, you will?
He starts sucking that bottle.
And then he goes, I just want to let you know, I did save your life though. I go, what are you talking? What are you talking about? He goes, because you was heading face first in that concrete. He's gonna bust your nose and everything.
How you gonna say you saved my life? Bitch, you put me in this situation.
You motherfucking shot me.
Yeah, you dug this hole.
So yeah, just stupid shit like that. Like, was it really worth the Pokemon card? Like, I don't even have them anymore. Like, I wish I did, because they'd be worth money. Them were first generation.
You know what I wish I had? My old Pokemon cards. My old football cards.
Yeah.
I had a binder of that. Those, and then there was something else that I had that I was like, damn, I wish. Oh, all my old X-Men cards. I used to have a bunch of like X-Men cards. Wish I still had them bitches. I know I'd get a killing for like some of those.
Yeah. Nah, there's just Was it worth it? At that moment, it was. I'd have taken.
Yeah.
I'd done it all over again.
Yeah.
For the hell
I mean,
of
for
it.
that collection, yeah.
But
now, if you can go back and tell your old self, don't ever fucking lose this binder, like ever, you probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
I don't know if that'd be true, but I definitely would be a lot better off.
You'd be comfortable, very comfortable,
because I had them all. Oh my god, I had them all.
To be a Pokemon podcast, I'm gonna tell you about my card collection.
Those were good times. I mean, we did stupid shit, but those were good times.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't really regret like doing any of that stupid stuff.
I don't regret shit from my
I feel like it toughened me up.
Yeah, I don't regret nothing from my adolescence. Nothing, not a thing. Oh, if I go back and do it all over again, I'd do it twice.
The only thing I do regret from my childhood is like with trying to like. I don't know if you ever did it, but like on the fucking monkey bars, like stand on the ledge, and you were like, we would try to like jump to the furthest rung we could possibly get to see how far we could like, without going from like that, without starting from the back or the front and like going like
all the way.
We would try to jump and then jump across.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, them old pebbles on the fucking playground, they're like real chalky.
Yeah.
So your hands they get all chalky when you mess with it and stuff.
Yeah.
And you get on there and then try to do that with them chalky ass hands, and it just goes whoop. I came off of it. It just hit my back. Talk about knocking the wind out of you.
The breath
out. That is got to be the worst feeling as a kid, having the wind knocked out of you.
I'm trying to think, is there anything that I can think of that I wish I didn't do? There's only one thing I can think of. And that was only because, like, I just this was upon me growing up, and I was just like, oh yeah, okay, there's clearly differences here. But I think we were all like, I think I've told this story before, but not on here. But there's like two kids that used to stay up the street from me. One was a chick, and one was a little boy, and I used to like play with them all the time, right? And of course, like me and Casey, like the brother, like we used to always just, play roughhouse or whatever. And like his sister would play with us. So we were like playing, pushing each other out there. And then like I pushed her one time. She went fucking flying. And I was like, oh, whoops. And she was like crying. I was like, oh no. And like, we were like right in front of my house. I was just like, oh, I'm about to get it now. Dude, my mom came outside and was like, you push that little girl down? I'm finna wear you out. And she wore me out, bro. And that was the first and like last time I ever like, and it was, we were just playing. And I was like, nope, I ain't doing that ever again. Like, and that was just because like, I was like, oh, we just playing. And then like, I was like, oh, I didn't know I was that much stronger than you. Like, we're like 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're little. Like,
it's like hulking out over here.
Bruh. And I was like, oof. You saw me when I was little. I was a toothpick. I was like, there ain't no way.
Yeah.
I could, but I was just like, yeah, there's clearly a difference here. I should not have done that. That was about it. That's the only thing I'd take back.
Only my teenage years that I like start making choices that like weren't, I wouldn't say necessarily smart, but like the consequences were worse for you.
Or could have been.
Or could have been worse, yeah.
Been there.
Like a couple of fights that I got into in school, in the cafeteria and stuff like that, probably shouldn't have done. But then again, I small man syndrome.
Yeah, you can't American History X somebody. Because I think I know what you're referencing.
What you talking about? I know
exactly.
What you talking about?
We ain't gonna talk about that story. So violent ass. Like, I know.
No, you don't. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Which one you referring to?
I don't know. We're painting right over that one, ain't we? Let's gloss over that one. I don't want you to be a 2-time fella down here.
No. Trying to think of which one you're talking about.
I don't know. Exactly. If you got to thumb through your Rolodex of fights. Yeah.
If you're talking about the 7-Eleven fight, that I could see being a felony.
Okay. Because that's kind of what I'm referencing. Because you told me that on our trip up to Wisconsin. I said, yo, see, your ass is crazy, bro.
Well, that was past Ryan. I wouldn't do that again. Not unless I like had to. That's a whole different being. Okay, that's a
take the man away from thugs. You can't take the thug out the man.
I've grown since then. I realize I realize I don't have to act like that no more.
You don't have to, but
I mean, it don't mean it.
Are you capable?
Oh, well.
Are you capable? Tell me it wouldn't happen again. Somebody mess with one of your kids.
Look,
yeah,
we have to be better.
Okay, Kratos. We do have to be better. I believe.
The cycle ends here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at school is a little bit different. I couldn't be like that violent, but I still wasn't gonna allow nobody to just push me around.
Oh, you damn Skippy. You damn Skippy.
I think that's why they moved them trays to being like styrofoam instead of fucking being hard.
Oh, yeah. You know the amount of ass whoopings I've seen of people either taking a tray and clocking somebody in the head with it or getting their ass whooped on a vending machine. Like, I'm like, God damn, like these vending machines are resilient. I at least wanted some free chips. If you gonna wear his ass out and beat his ass up against his vending machine, at least make the glass a little more flexible so I can get some fucking chips or something, or give me the little cookies at the bottom, man. Them cost $1.25. I'm thinking about myself here. I'm very selfish when I look at fights. If I'm an onlooker, I'm just like, look, man, I want some cookies.
Look, as a teenager, I feel like I was kind of looking for fights too. Like letting things piss me off just so that I could get into a fight. But I also had to worry about like what would happen after that fight. Because like if I didn't win, then I got my ass whooped at school, I was gonna come home and I was gonna get my ass whooped too.
Yep.
So like I had to be smart about how I would choose my fights.
Yeah, don't pick somebody that's like 200 pounds bigger than you, but like.
Either the size never bothered me because even when I was in 6th grade, I still picked up. I still fought.
Trying to fight 8th
I was still trying to fight somebody who was his guy's name was Lucas Torres. He was like over 6 foot tall already in 6th grade and probably weighed like 250.
So Shaq's kid,
basically, like, and I, because I got pissed off because he pushed all the fucking newspapers out of my hands as we were carrying them to the dumpster, and it was a windy ass day.
Oh, so the shit went everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I was pissed. We were both carrying him out, and he was upset and fucking shoved all those papers out of my hands. I was not about to let that slide. Like, size never bothered me. That's not I always just wanted to prove that I could.
Mm.
Kind of like my Scandinavian long jump bitches.
Yeah, he's like, get your big ass over here.
I reverted it to a different.
Yeah, he's like, well, if I just gonna slang dick, Scandinavian long jumping bitches. That is a big bitch though.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, it's just a matter of like I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
put your flag in it, man. I'm proud of you.
But now it's more like I've said. I think I've said this like 1,000 times. I don't need to prove that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as important to me.
That's where I'm at. I'd actually rather not.
Yeah.
I got shit to do today, man.
Yeah, like I'm not.
There's a quote from from a song. I won't say what the song is called. I won't say anything, but there was a part in the verse when he said, "I don't box clowns. That's why your boyfriend in a box now." I stopped fighting a long time ago. I'm more likely to shoot you now than everybody. You go on and mo. Yeah, exactly, bro. And exactly, I'm nonviolent. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm not trying to. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
That's my thing. Like I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, I'm past that shit.
Like I got all that out of my system a long time ago.
I will pop your ass.
That doesn't mean that I can't.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that I won't.
If
like push comes to shove,
doesn't mean I'm not capable.
Yeah. But I try to steer away from it as best as possible.
Yeah, I've had plenty of people that have tried me. It was unwise, but they've tried me. I was like, this is not gonna end well for you, bro. I know it's all laughing jokes on here, but I got anger issues. You probably should try Jesus, man. He's a lot more forgiving. I am not.
I don't know that you. Well, I mean, I'm not you, but I don't think that you would say that you have anger issues. I think that. How do you describe it? Like, you control your anger very well, obviously. Obviously, if you didn't, you would just be flying off the handle at all times. Mm-hmm. But like, what scares me is because I used to have anger issues. Like, and I'm pretty sure anger issues like runs in the family. And my dad had anger issues, but we've gotten better as we've gotten older to learn to control those issues.
Yeah.
But if ever my biggest fear is like if it ever comes to push and shove and I do get angry, there will be nothing to stop me from holding that back.
Yeah, that worries me from time to time. It's like somebody really, really gets out of pocket.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, bro, like, trust me, like, I'm letting you make it right now. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, there was one time that remember when I put it in the group chat? I think I did. If not, I know I told Jen about it. But that a dude tried me at a gas station. I was like, what in the fuck was you thinking? Like,
he tried you at a gas station? I don't remember
like,
this.
Bruh. Well, I thought I told it on here. But like, motherfucker tried me at a gas station, like little bitty Hispanic dude, and I was like, one, he just like ran up on me randomly. Like he was already like yelling, but I thought he was yelling at some other lady. So like he already kind of like had my attention. But I was just like gassing up, and I was like, in Plano, and I was like, what? Like, are you yelling at me? I was like, you on drugs? Like all the things. I was like, this motherfucker on drugs? Like what the fuck is wrong with him? Man, he just ran up. I hit him once, and he went flat. Like I was like, bro, I didn't even give you everything. I just kind of checked you. Like it was kind of flop. Like gave one of those up and like kind of moved over to like give myself some room. And like he was like, oh. Like, I was like, oh, I knocked the. Now you sober now? You sober now? Like, cause trust me, bro. Like, if you piss me off, like, I would have stomped you into my truck. Like,
you wasn't even in your final form yet.
Nah, bro, this is base form.
Oof.
Yeah, I checked you. Like, and that's all it was. It was just like, you know, a heat check. You know how when you hit somebody like, all right, jab is nice, bro. So I'm gonna hit you. Tap. Oh, that's it. All right. But like, I will say this, like, he was probably $110 soaking wet. So I was like, I probably shouldn't punch this motherfucker into next week. This will change his life if I hit him with everything I got. So yeah, that happened.
Damn.
But like, yeah, like that's what I'm like, man. I'm probably the nicest person you'll ever meet. I don't want to be violent no more.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't gotta be.
I
would like to be sometimes.
Oh,
there are sometimes I'm like, oh, like,
and you're like, is it worth it?
That part.
That's the part that I worry about.
I was like, man, I got way too much to lose. And
is it worth it?
You dickheads. Sometimes
I'll
grip my teeth and walk away. But like,
yeah,
that's why I don't carry my gun with me.
Like I've had this conversation. Oh, there's a guy that rides with me sometimes. We've had the discussion like, would you walk away from a fight or whatever? And he was like, no, I couldn't do it because I don't want nobody to think that I'm a bitch.
Okay.
It's like, okay, well, I mean, but that moment of trying to prove yourself in whatever capacity
to whoever,
like, could cost you dearly.
Yeah.
Like, you got way too much to lose.
15
nowadays, anyway.
15 to 30. I look at it like this: 15 to 30 seconds could cost you your next 15 to 30 years.
Yeah.
You really want to roll the dice on that? On the jury of your peers?
Why? Because somebody thinks that you're, because the one person may think you're a punk bitch.
Yeah.
Like, because that you may never see again.
Because keeping it real went wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, you really got to do some egregious shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you this: like, if you fuck with my kids, like, then you ain't getting away with it, bro.
That's a whole different story.
You ain't getting away with it. But like, I have people yelling me from across tables at bars, and I'm just like, okay.
I've had customers talk to me so shitty going to their houses. They're bad because of however much it costs to do whatever or whatever it may be or whatever. And they're like yelling and cussing at me. I could go off on them. I could do whatever I wanted to, but it ain't worth it. Yeah. Like, hey, have you fit? I'm probably never going to see you again.
Facts.
Like,
because I had one time that, but this was like years ago though. I think I've told this story too. But like where I was at a bar and I was like talking to like people I knew there, but like this one dude was like just getting out of pocket, just saying some, I wasn't even like, you know how like you somewhere, you were like, man, I wasn't even drunk yet.
Yeah.
But this dude was. He was like saying some shit to me, and this was like back in my more volatile days. And he just said something. And I was just like looking at, you know how you just look at somebody like.
Get that stank look on your face.
I was just like, yeah, I was just like, yeah, bro, like I'm finna fuck you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we was across a table, so like it was like a long like bar table.
Yeah.
So like it was like a long table. I was just looking at him like, and he's just like going on. I didn't even hear what he said after that point, because after this, I'm just like, yeah.
The entire time he's talking, you're like contemplating like, what do I do? Like, am I gonna do this?
How bad?
Yeah,
like,
how bad do I want
how
this?
bad do I want to go? Because like I'm already like, me and him were close to the same size, but I was just like, he can't fuck with me. He ain't seen the shit I seen. Like, so like I literally just grabbed him by his shirt and pulled him across the table. Like, here, broke all the glass on the table. Boom. And then all I heard was the bartender that was there that night. And it was a chick named Ashley. And she was like, yo. She ran over there. She was like, she saw the whole thing. She was like, she kicked him out. But she was like, please don't fuck somebody up. She was like, yo. Because I was like looking at him like he was looking up at me like, I can't believe it went here. Like, yeah, motherfucker, did you not think like, you saying some sideways shit to somebody is not going to get you checked.
Right.
Like, but that's like how we kind of have to operate. Like, cause I know if I go anywhere and I just go talking crazy to somebody, yeah, there's a certain line that if I cross that, I'm going to expect violence.
Yeah.
Like, coming back to me. Like, it's gonna come.
Like, note to self, you know, if you come out talking smack to somebody, you may never know what that person is thinking or what their brain process is. Like, you may get fucking asked to cash that check that you're fucking trying to write. It may be too big.
Yeah, and some people's fuses are a lot shorter than others. So like, you better
like, you don't know who you just gotta watch who you're talking to nowadays. Like, you never know what can happen.
And this will be our last segue, because you need to check on people, because you never know on who's dwindling on, they idling at fucking 9.5.
I'm saying,
like, just fucking, ooh, the next motherfucker say something and you go popping off saying something to somebody and they just fucking lose it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And they might have, ain't no telling, man, this Texas, this is a Wild West down here. Might have a gun on them. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. It just, sometimes it ain't even worth it to keep it going.
I'd leave that motherfucker at home now. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the rage is like up in here, in your neck, when the veins, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that shit at home, because.
All right. Well,
home defense only.
We'll take one more break, and we'll get into the last
little bit.
Last little bit.
It's short.
You got something that you wanted to discuss and hash out real quick.
It's short,
and I'm interested in where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be back. All right. So I'm a little intrigued. I want to know where this came from too.
The radio.
The radio. Okay, radio.
All right. I heard it on the radio, but it also came from another podcast that the Kelsey brothers do.
Okay.
So they were talking about just, random nonsense, but I was like, this part intrigued me, and I was like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? All right, so,
like what they did made you go,
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they were talking about like showering, right? And
not together, right?
not,
Okay, like
not brothers.
I can see why you'd be like
both sitting in the tub, like fuck. Well, I want a bubble bath. Like shit, gotta shower with my brother. Nah, but like
Taylor Swift in the middle,
right? She's like, I'm gonna make a song about it. Swifties stand up.
Sorry.
But nah, all right, so basically what they were saying was like they were talking about like their, I guess, how they shower or whatever. And because Travis was like, nah man, like I gotta shower every time I do XYZ or like whatever after practice. He was like, I definitely need a shower for this. He was like, I need and then Jason was like, he was like, oh yeah, I showered at this point or whatever. He was like, yeah, but I just kind of hit the essentials and like keep moving. And Travis is like, wait, you do what? He was like, well, what about like your legs or like your feet? He was like, nah, I just like wash up here. And he was like, soap runs down, so it's fine. He was like, what? Like, so he was like, you don't wash like your legs or your feet. He was just like, well, yeah, like, I mean, if we have like a hard practice or it gets like really sweaty down there. So he was like, but like day to day, no. And I was like, come again? What the fuck? Like, all right, what kind of nasty ass etiquette? But I was just like, wait a minute. Is that a thing? Like, I was like, do people not like wash they like from the knee down? Like, do you not? More people were talking about it on the radio. One dude was like, yeah, I just kind of like let the like soap just kind of like run down me.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And another dude was like, no, you have to. And then one dude was like, no, like I'm not bending down in the shower to like wash my like legs and my feet. And then another dude was like, no, you kind of have to like, you just expect like soap to just run down and clean you. Like it was like, so I was literally like, is that a thing? Like, I want to ask the question, like, how do y'all wash? Do you wash your face and your feet? Like, I need to know. Like,
are you actually scrubbing the entire body?
Yeah.
That's what you're asking.
Yeah. Because like, I thought it was like, when I heard it, I was like,
do you want my opinion? Like what I do?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So
do I stand alone here or with a select few?
I think it depends on what kind of day I've had.
Okay.
Okay, so like if I know, like if I went to work and I know I had like a really sweaty, nasty day, I wash my entire body. Like, but I mean, I don't bend over in the shower. Like I put my foot up on like the tub,
yeah,
and like wash my feet and my legs and stuff.
Yeah.
But there are days where I'm like, okay, today wasn't so bad, but I feel like I need a shower, so I'll just like wash the mentionables, all the important parts, face, armpits, midsection, whatever you want to call it, like, and then I will probably won't wash my legs and my feet.
Bro, I'm head to toe every time. Like every time I get in that bitch, I'm not wasting.
Because I mean, if I know like I haven't had like a terrible day, but I just want to shower just to shower, but I'm still cleaning the things that bring the odor and nastiness to you, like that.
That's your feet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, but I get where they're saying because you are like stepping in soap and water and you're moving around.
That's the dirty soap from up here, though. Like I was like, that's the dirty
it's
soap.
Still soap, like you're still cleaning it, you know.
I mean, is it?
Yeah. Well, okay. What? Let me ask you this: what do you wash your body with? Are you one of those hand washers where you wash your whole body with your hand?
No, I can't do that.
Or do you have like a little scrubby loofah thingy, or like a wash rag?
It's either washcloth or loofah.
Okay.
I have to.
Do you change that loofah out?
Yeah.
How often?
Depends. It's like because one, like they tend to like hold like mildew and stuff. Like they can mildew. So like, it's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe after a month or something, like you just gotta.
So from the time that you buy it until you throw it away, are you not cleaning yourself with a dirty loofah?
Really? We taking it there?
If you're saying that my feet are standing in the soapy, dirty water that just came out of my body, are you not continue cleaning yourself with a dirty loofah? Like, I don't care how well you try to clean all the soap out. It's still a dirty loofah.
Well,
just scrubbed your ass with that dirty loofah.
It's not a dirty loofah.
It's a dirty loofah. It has particles of residue of your nastiness still on it.
So you don't rinse, you don't like wring the loofah.
Well, yeah, I'll wring it out. Did you think that clears it all out?
I didn't say it cleared everything out, but it's better than just like. All right.
Okay, but all that water that's wherever it's sitting at the bottom is not all dirty water. Some of it's still water that's coming from the shower head.
Okay, some of it. I'm talking about the soap specifically. Because when somebody says, "Well, the soap just gets down there," and you just wiggle your toes. You just wiggle your toes.
I'm just trying to get some.
Yeah,
different going on.
But I'm head to toe every time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey,
yeah.
You do you.
I will. But I was just like, it just makes me think. I'm like,
but there are people. I mean, there's people out there that don't bathe, like, at all.
Trust me, we can smell you. We can. If you don't bathe, trust me. Like, if you can smell you,
how often do you take a shower?
Every day.
Every day.
Yes.
You're an everyday shower.
Every day. Yeah.
There's not like a night did you go without showering.
At some point during a 24-hour period, yes, I shower every day.
Okay.
Like, and it's even if, like, let's just say if I went to the gym that day or not, or if I just went to work or not, like, it's usually either every morning or at night. Like, so it's at some point. Like,
your loofah's hella dirty, bro.
Oh, okay, so I don't change my loofah. So you see how he try to switch it around because he don't wash his feet. Wash your feet.
I do wash my feet. All right, don't you worry about that. I mean, I bend over, ass in the air, scrub my. I do have my feet.
Are you a hand washer?
Only for like my face, because I don't like washing my face with my loofah. Like I don't. It's not a loofah. I have like a little. It's like one of those like ball. It's like on a string. And it's got like a little ball.
Like I know
with that like material or whatever.
I know what you mean.
I don't.
That's dirty.
I don't want to call
it's
it.
Nasty.
Oh, for sure.
No,
then the bitch needs to be changed out every so often.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to wash my face with that because like I wash my body with it. You know.
Oh no.
And so I'm not gonna wash. So what I'll typically do is like I'll wash. The way I like to think of it is like I'll wash my hair first. In my hair.
Yeah, I go head down.
And then I'll wash my body.
Mm-hmm.
Get everything cleaned up. I also have like a huge, I don't want to say huge stick. It's like a stick with like a brush on it.
He said it, ladies. Go on.
It's like a big old brush. It's got two sides on it. One's like horsehair, so to speak. It's like real rough, coarse, and the other side's like real. Is that soft,
for your back?
Like saw brushes. That way I can get my back.
That's what.
Because for like a while there, I would have like sweat bumps because I would be sweating a lot at work.
Yeah.
And because I couldn't reach a lot of my middle of my back, they would start popping up. So ever since I started using that, I don't get it no more. Yep. So I would scrub my back with that, so I could reach everything, and then I'll wash.
That's specifically for the back. Yeah,
and then I wash.
I have one of those. It's like a little stick.
Yeah.
Mine only has one side though. You bougie.
And then I watch.
You bougie.
I like to get a deep scrub, nice deep scrub.
Deep scrub.
And
he exfoliates.
and then I use my hands to wash my face.
Yeah.
You know, because I have a specific wash that I use.
I have a face wash.
Yeah, I use specific stuff for my beard.
Mm-hmm. I have every man Jack like a face beard wash thing.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I use that for like my face.
See, like even if I don't take a shower, like say I don't take shower for like one night or whatever, because I may take a shower like every other day sometimes, or I will. There'll be like a whole week that I go shower the entire time. But if I like skip a day or whatever for showering, I still wash my face like every day though. Like it's part of my nightly routine. I like brush my teeth, do mouthwash, and then I wash my beard.
Yeah,
because
sweat
collects in that beard, and like, I mean, I kiss my children and around people talking and stuff, stuff flying out of my beard. But I've got like specific stuff that I use.
I'm deathly afraid of being like musty, like just like stinking. Like so, like
somebody smell you.
Yeah, that's why I'm always like, and the reason why like I think I'm like nope, got to do it every time. Like sometimes like on the occasion it'll be like twice a day, but like that's only because like at rest I perspire all the time. Like
I don't though.
I
Like,
do
like
all
not
the
even at
see,
not at rest. I don't like. I could be sitting still and I'll be like, I'm good to go.
dude, like all
You just run hot.
yes, all the time. Like so, like that's why I'll be like doing nothing, be inside in the AC and be like, y'all hot, like like I'm hot all the time. Or if I'd like do something, I'd be like, yeah, I'm sweating.
But
Like
it's all them muscles. Okay.
I'm just too buff. Like it's just a thing. Like I don't know. Like I just so that's why to me, like I'm like I gotta shower.
Yeah, I could see that
because like I feel sweaty. Like not feel. I do sweat all the time.
I mean, like I mostly sweat like at work. Like that's where I sweat a lot at.
I just sweat more at work.
I sweat at work. Like when I come home, like I hardly ever sweat at home when I'm just sitting at home. If I do, it's because like I'm doing something like running up and down the stairs, doing stuff with the kids, and taking trash out or going outside doing stuff, and then come back. That's the only time I sweat.
I could be doing this, and I'm sweating now. Like
armpits.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking animal.
He's gonna get off here. He's gonna go take a shower as soon as we get off.
Mm-hmm. Right when you came over, that's where I just
I just got
out the shower. I
know you were still brushing your teeth.
Yeah, best I look all day. Breast.
Yeah. Just give me a
titty. Just give me a titty. But not like that's literally the best. Like I'll look all day. Is like or smell all day. To me, I think, in my personal opinion, I don't know, but like I'll never be like. If anybody's ever like, man, did you shower? Fuck yeah, I did. Like, I don't know. I just never want to be the dude that ain't showered in 4 days. Like, what the fuck?
You ever like have like a really bad sweaty day?
All the time.
A lot of guys will understand this. Like a really bad sweaty day, and you go like to take a piss, and that odor hits you, and you're like, oh my god, oh fuck, no, we gotta get a gym shower.
That was football practice.
You're like, oh nope, gotta get in the shower. Because that is
immediately.
That is
yeah.
I was sweating literally my ass off.
Mm-hmm. Dog,
that smell. It almost makes me sick.
That was the first time I ever knew my ass could sweat. Was like playing football. Yeah. I was like, am I sweating in places that I didn't know I could sweat, bro? Like
when your drawers are wet,
bro. Yeah, that is the most uncomfortable feeling.
I hate that feeling.
Duh, that's the most uncomfortable feeling.
You know, and I get that way now because at work, because I can't wear pants to work no more.
Shorts.
I have to wear shorts
only. Yeah,
because I sweat so much because I'm either in the attic, garage.
Yeah, you be in some
old people house who don't know how to learn to use AC. I don't know what it is with old people. Turn your fucking AC up when people come over to work on your house.
My parents feel personally attacked by that
because 80 degrees and I'm changing parts on a fucking toilet. I should not be sweating my ass off.
I'm indoors. It should be like this.
Like, you know, you got company come over, bump it down for a little bit. All right?
At least
until they leave. I get it.
A comfortable 72 or something.
Like I get it. You're shrinking. You're getting cold. Like
fuck that.
Tell you shit.
I should stay at 70 or 69, bro. Like I gotta keep it cold.
My room is cold. I get mad at Grayson when he comes to my room and turns my stuff off, my fans and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, keep fans on. I like the air to be circulating. Need to be nice and cold. I say, if you're cold, put on a hoodie.
Yeah. I need a frosty, bro.
Put on a blanket.
I almost want to be uncomfortably cold sometimes.
Yeah.
Like just be like, oh shit.
Like, it's a little too cold in here.
Oh shit. Let me get a hoodie.
Yeah.
So I
love wearing hoodies around the house.
I always put on more clothes, but like when company's here, I can't just keep taking it off. That's frowned upon, apparently. Like, so that was just a little tidbit that I was just like, I'm curious.
I had one dude tell me he washes his entire body with nothing but his hand.
I've always had something to refute that, and they said it on the radio.
And I'm like, how do you wash your ass with your hand?
This is my thing. If you and he says, oh well, I'm washing myself with my hand and I'm getting clean. Okay, do you wash your dishes with your hand? Like just a hand? No. You wash your car with your hand? No. Because if you did, would it be clean? No. Like, so you don't wash your fucking body
First
with
of
just
all,
your hand. Like, it's not getting clean.
when I wash my body with just the materials that I use,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I feel uncomfortable cleaning certain areas. Getting in there, digging around.
But it's one of those, it's got to
Scrub,
be
it's
done.
gotta be
Yeah,
done. You
it's
gotta
got to be
scrub
done.
yourself. You gotta get
Mhm.
clean because you can't just leave stuff around. But
Yep, got to get in there.
to think that
Y'all know what we talking about.
to think that you could do that with your hand, I would feel violated.
The only thing I can say is, at least it's you. You're not being like, hey, somebody get back there and clean me out real quick.
So wax on, wax off motion. Okay.
Yes. You're in there too long.
Wait a minute, both your hands are on my shoulders.
I don't feel any soap. Just exhale. Just exhale.
Well, yeah, he told me, I said, you nasty motherfucker. I cannot believe you do that. Just your hand. So he started going around. He started going around asking people
if they wash themselves with just their hand.
Yeah, and once he found out, like most people have something that they wash themselves with.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
He's like, oh, and so he bought himself something to start washing his body with.
Yeah, because I'll tell you this: you're not getting like dead skin off of you.
Yeah,
like you're just smearing soap on you and then hoping the soap, like you're just clean. It like I'll say you're getting cleaner, but yeah, you're not getting like the dead like.
How do you feel about people washing their body with a washcloth?
A washcloth?
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I feel like a lot of people have like a problem with it.
I've heard people say that they think it's weird, but I look at it like this. I don't think that's a bad thing because, like, all right, usually when you wash yourself with a washcloth or whatever, well, then the next time you shower, you use a different washcloth. Like every time you get in, like you know what I mean. So like,
why is that?
You're always
because it's dirty. Because the old one's dirty, right?
Well, yeah,
like
because it's made of cloth and it will hold that shit.
Kind of like that loofah.
No, see, my loofah, I can actually rinse that motherfucker the fuck out, and it'll aerate. It aerates. But that washcloth, that's just cloth. That's cloth. It's cotton. Ain't nothing. It's stuck in there.
One's just slightly less dirtier than the other.
Exactly, and I'm gonna take slightly less over nothing at all. At least I'm not washing my ass with my hand. All right. Like, he was like, "You and me, buddy, forever." Like,
yeah. I was like, ooh, need to cut the fingernails. Like,
yeah, got in there. What happened? Nicked myself. The fuck was you doing in there? Yeah, like that to me is wild. Like I wouldn't know if like somebody's like, no, I just washed myself with my hand. I'd be like, every time?
Let me ask you this. I know it's kind of like it's along the same lines, but so how do you feel about bidets then?
I don't know how to feel about them because I've never used one. I've never been around to use one.
It's like the idea is like that will clean you better than toilet paper.
I've heard that, and I you know what? Even there was a dude on the radio. He was like, man, I got one and it changed his life. And I was just like, he was like, you don't know clean until I was like, really? So
I've seen some very unique bidets.
I don't know.
That work.
I've never
ones that clean you, blow dry you, and heat your ass at the same time. You know, like
I know.
Yeah, like going through a car wash.
I mean, if it could cook and clean for you, shit.
Like, yeah, nice little remotes and everything. Oof. You can get the toilet seat warmed up for you.
You need to light a couple of candles, set up an evening for yourself. Like, what happened? Me and the bidet gonna be in here for a little bit. Y'all,
someone play music for you.
Yeah, like, put on some smooth jazz.
I mean, because a lot of, how do I say this in a way that's not too bad? There are a lot of certain people who have these toilets or have these additions put on these toilets, because in their culture, their world, their part of the world, they don't use toilet paper.
So, like European?
Think of more like East.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And so when I go into their houses and stuff like that, they all got bidets and stuff like that,
Oh,
or
okay.
like vegetable sprayers attached to the water line to clean themselves with.
Huh.
Yeah. And a lot of people just tell them, like, a lot of people that I talk to, they're just like, yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of like when you're using toilet paper, you're just basically smearing stuff.
Mm.
Versus with these bidets and these sprayers, you're getting everything clean. And then you use toilet paper to dry yourself.
It's a good way to think about it. I never
Right.
thought about it like that. Because I look at it like, I mean, hopefully everybody out here does this. You wipe till it's white.
Right. You are that's gone.
And then, you wipe till it's white. And then when you, I can't believe we're talking about this shit. But like, you wipe till it's white. And then like,
There's people out there taking notes.
And then
when
you shower, of course you clean yourself.
Right.
You got to get in there. So every time like you walk by somebody's not like, I smell booty. I smell ass. Like nobody should smell ass when you walk on your after walk. whatever that is, you're passing walk.
Like, the hell?
Yeah. The only time Jen says she can smell me is like after I've been to the gym. But then I have to like shower.
Like she sniffs you in bed too.
She might.
Like she's a little creepy in that aspect.
She might.
You're like sleeping. She's like,
I just want to take you in.
cocoa butter.
Yeah. Frustration and cocoa butter. Just what I like to smell before sleep.
Oh, God.
I stole that joke from Dave Chappelle. That's hilarious.
Jesus. So, there you go. Shower etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on it? How do you clean yourself? You wash your legs and feet every time? Or do you let the soap do it?
You ask me personally?
No, I'm just saying. Hopefully, there'll be people that
Yeah,
comment,
I mean, I would like to know.
I would.
I know I'm a head to toe guy.
You're a head to toe guy. I mean, I wash mine from head to toe when I wash my body.
Right.
Unless, like I said, it's just an off day where I just decide to wash everything that's really important.
The only people I'm really judging out of this is like, one, if you wash your whole body with your hand, or two, if you don't shower. Like I'd be like, you don't shower, like
you know who you are.
Yeah, because like, bruh, trust me.
Because there's no way that you can't smell you.
Yeah. There's no
unless
way.
you just become accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Like there's some smells like you no longer smell because
like calamari. Don't even smell it anymore. But like, nah, I get it to where it's just like, oh no, I'm musty like this all the time, so I don't even smell it.
Yeah, like I feel like some people are like that. They're just like, oh, they don't know that they stink because they.
Oh, all right, say to like a cigarette smoker to a non-cigarette smoker.
Yeah.
Like they're like, ooh, I can smell you, and they're like, what? I stink? Like I smell a cigarette?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah,
it's like you become accustomed to the smell for so long that you no longer smell it anymore. I feel like I've been around people like that.
Oh, I know I have. I won't say on a regular basis, but I've been.
And of course, like I'm I'm not one of those people that will like bring it to their attention, like, oh, hey, you smell musty as fuck. But like, you do smell musty.
The only time I would bring it to somebody's attention is if like I know them and they don't normally smell that way.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
okay.
let's say if you came over and like I'd be like, man, Ryan, you just leave the gym, something, you stink. Like you be like, I just got off work, motherfucker. Be like, my bad. But like you don't know, like you don't have an odor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never been like, ooh, Ryan stinks. Like
I hope not.
Nah.
I like to think that like
I wouldn't want you up here in my seats.
I like to think that my personal hygiene is like, it's not like perfect, but it's like pretty high.
Yeah.
Especially with my job. Like I have to keep myself pretty clean. Yeah. Especially when I come home because like my hands will get dirty and stuff like that. And I don't want to be touching the kids and Gavin and stuff like that. Like getting them sick with whatever's on my hands. So like
that's true.
I got to make sure my hands stay washed. And that's why I make sure my beard's clean all the time. And
no, I'm not gonna lie. I got some pretty dainty habits for a dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's certain stuff that I'm just like,
some pedicures and manicures.
Nah, not like mani pedis and shit like that. But like, You want to talk about like I use an embarrassing amount of like lotion on my
Oh,
like
I'm sure. I know you do.
legs and
'Cause
feet.
you
Like
definitely ain't
I
cracking.
am not ashy, bro. Like and I will. I just it's again.
Don't look at my knees. They be ashy.
Can't
That's why
be
I wear pants right now.
can't be. He said, "Hey, look, man, I need to touch up right quick."
Yeah.
But like
Y'all be starting a fire over here in a minute.
that, I have certain like shit for like my face, and then like for like my head, like after I shave, like
Yeah.
there's an aftershave, and then there's like a balm I put on. I'm like, yeah, real smooth. Try to keep it smooth, like shit like that. Like yeah, I pamper myself a little bit, but like you know what I'm saying. I like to feel nice and fresh. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be like, ah, man, this dude looks like he has been through it. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I put like beard balm and stuff in my beard. Like I have stuff that I put in my beard. I know today. I mean, today I trimmed my beard up, so it's not as long as it usually is. But
Yeah.
like when it gets nice and thick and long and stuff like that, I'll put there's this like paste that I usually put in there, rub my hands together and put it in my beard and let it set. And then sometimes I'll put some oil into it, brush it up and stuff like that.
I'll do the oil like that. I mean, because I get the little, but it does. It makes it feel different.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that like until I started.
Doesn't
doing
make
that,
it as like coarse and rough.
Yeah, it'll take
it's
like
nice.
all the tangles out. So like if I run a comb through it, it's just like falls. I'm just like, damn, this is impressive.
The only reason why like I even like trimmed up my beard now is, today is when I did it, is because it's been like really hot lately. Like I can feel like my temperature rising in my face.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'll just keep it short for a little bit. Once it starts cooling back down, I'll probably start growing it back out again.
Yeah,
get a little bit longer.
Do it.
I have to start dyeing it here in a minute.
No Diddy, but I do like you with a longer beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
With a longer beard too, but it's just hot right now. But like I said, once it starts cooling down, I'll grow back a little bit longer. But I'm starting to get a white patch in my fucking beard.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what the hell?
Color it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start coloring my beard now.
I mean, it's fine.
Jesus.
I'm in between right now. I'm gonna color mine.
Like I see some of you.
See, give me a little.
I see you, little.
I got a little. You know what I'm saying? I got a little salt and pepper in there, baby. Nothing wrong with that. It's gonna be all pepper the next time you see it. No salt, baby. All pepper.
Jeez, yeah. I've been thinking about doing it to mine, but I'm like, maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just wait and see what it kind of looks like. But it's like one patch like really grows in, like with gray, white hair, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So then I'm like, maybe I need to shave it off. Get back to baby face over here. But then I don't like that either. I like a beard.
Yeah.
I've always had facial hair for as long as I remember.
As long as I've known you, yeah, you've had some sort.
Usually it was goatee.
Yeah,
Used to be the goatee. And then after that, I was like, I get the kind of like chin strap beard going on. And then I was like, I get a little bit thicker.
And then you went full Viking.
Full beard.
Yeah. Full Nordic Viking.
Let it grow out a little bit and tie it off.
Right. Is your axe up here? So now my hammer's in the corner though.
Shower etiquette though. Huh?
Yeah, I felt like it was worth the.
I'm always interested in like
second conversation.
Other people's habits.
Me too.
Issue with like their daily habits.
Because you know, like some of the shit you do, you're like, I know not everybody does this, right? Because you can like some of it is visible. It's like you don't clean yourself on your feet because it looks like a prehistoric riverbed. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever seen that shit to where it's just like, whoa, like it just looks like
reptilian, like
yeah, like they've been like don't clip their toenails, like don't do all that. They look like they just been tap dancing outside on like the pavement, just give you a little soft shoe with no shoes on.
Like they look like the fucking raptor from Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah,
tapping his toe.
Clever girl. Like yeah, looking like that. Like fuck that.
Yeah, there's some people out there with some nasty feet.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't ever washed their feet.
Yeah, and mine don't look perfect, but like goddamn, it will never.
And they want to touch you with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Get in the bed and cut up all the damn sheets.
They fucking sleeping with Edward Scissorhands.
No shit. Scissor feet out of here. What the fuck is this?
Jesus.
Man. Ladies, keep your toes looking nice too. Men, look at that.
That we do.
Mm-hmm.
That we do.
It's not a deal breaker, but we definitely look. Especially when it's like sandal season. Like, I'm looking.
Are you a feet person?
Describe foot person.
Like, let's say you and Jenna sit on the couch and Jen just drops her feet on you. Like, you like touch them, or you just like, ooh.
I'm kind of on the in between.
I'm not saying like you over there like fucking putting them toes in your mouth and whatnot.
Nah,
like,
I never do that.
like I'm just saying like
you walk on them, bro.
She was like, oh, give me a little foot rub. Like
I got you.
A little foot rub.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You okay with touching feet?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, especially if if you got them booger wolf toes, like you putting them fucking talons on me, I'll be like, hey, you get them shits off me, like get them shits off me. Now, but you take care of yourself.
Massaging a fucking sloth, like suit your fucking claws.
Damn, girl, gonna lose a finger over here trying to rub your feet. Oh, you know something I'm not a fan of, and I don't care how nice your toes are. Don't put your fucking feet on my dashboard, bro.
Oh, you don't like? I will lean back and put the feet up.
I will put you out. I don't care how.
What? I don't really like that either, but. It's not like just.
I just think it's tacky.
Yeah, it's that, and like it's also like not safe. Like, what if we get into a car accident? Your fucking knees are in your chest.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be eating them.
Yeah.
How'd you lose all your teeth? Oh, I need myself in the face. Because I had to slam on the brakes a little too hard. Bam.
Like you just became a fucking paraplegic. Because
and it's
putting
usually
your nasty fucking feet on my
get your fucking feet off the deck. Hey, you see that place that's called the floorboard? That's where your fucking feet go. Keep them down there. Put them on my dash. I'll fucking fight you, bro.
I'm again. I'm not gonna say I'm a feet person, but like I'm okay with feet as long as they're taken care of. Like don't hand me some fucking sandpaper riddled.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not with that. Like they ain't gotta like you said, they ain't gotta look perfect.
Yeah.
But just throw some lotion on them things from time to time.
Yeah, if I take you to a nail shop and then bitches are having to put out a fucking grinder to take to your fucking feet, like I'm probably not gonna be touching your feet.
They're yelling for the chick in the back. Hey, get the big shoulders to come.
She whips out her fucking welding mat. They hand you fucking goggles where you sit down.
Ooh, it's gonna be a rough one today, girls.
I like some pretty toes. They ain't be fancy. How do you feel about long fingernails? Like you got like girls with long fingernails. Like,
I don't. Neither here nor there. I'm like whatever.
I don't like them too long. I can't stand girls with them long ass
like the
fucking
like these
acrylic, whatever you want to call
long
it.
Joints, right?
Yeah, where they got to do that shit way up here.
Oh, that.
I can't stand that.
Hey, I know this may be old fashioned, but you know what I like the most? Like either just whatever, like nice, like the little right here.
Yeah.
I like those. It's something about chicks with like the French tips.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like, okay, that look nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is, but like,
I like those mainly, and I mean, it makes the girl look really, really pretty. But like, she like grab you fucking like scratch your fucking head or your back with them fucking nails. Why die? Like heaven, like
what you want, girl? What you want? I'll do it. I'll do it.
Like, how am I getting done scratching your head? And can you do the dishes? Yeah, damn right. I get up, do it.
You need that tire change too. I gotta knock that tire out real quick.
It's just
fill your gas tank up, girl. Come here.
There's some things there are some things that women can do. If you got a complaint about your man not doing stuff,
man,
there's some things that you can do.
Attack him with your femininity. I swear to God. It'll quell him every time.
They'll start doing whatever you want.
Hey, I just cooked dinner, didn't you? Oh, yeah, you did. You know what? Let me go ahead and knock this lawn out real quick. Get out here and go put my hands on something since you fed me. Like, yeah.
So
damn, Skippy. Like I said earlier, I said men are simple creatures, not dumb. Everybody likes to say like men are dumb. No, they're not. Men are simple.
Yeah,
They're
really.
simple
We're
creatures.
just
There's
simple.
nothing wrong with getting to the base of something and being just, hey, this is simply what I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. Women are complicated creatures. There are many layers to them, like onions, as Shrek would say.
God damn it! It's gonna be like fucking pulling Shrek into this.
But us, I mean, that's why I will say, like, I think that's why most men can get along to some degree.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's really not a lot. What do? We're like, hey, you like sports? What sports team you like? All right, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
It's like, we're good. That's our relationship. And that's where we'll keep it. We don't have to go get mani-pedis every day. But we cool now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to end it with this. It's something I'm going to keep putting out there, and I'm going to stand on business 10 toes down on this. Check on somebody, man. I don't care who you are. Check on the guy next to you. Check on your brother next to you. I don't care if it's a text message, if it's a phone call, a smoke signal, or a raven. Got to check on them, man. Like, because you could be the one. You could be the one to save a life. You could be the one to alter somebody's day, their future, their whatever they got going. So I would say never feel too afraid to reach out to somebody and check on them, because it's up to us to check on us.
Yeah, I completely agree. You're you just thinking about them in any capacity and making that movement, that choice to ask how they're doing or how their day is, like DJ said, could just change your life or change their life or save someone. So you just never know what somebody's going through.
Precisely.
So we'll leave it at that, and we will see you guys maybe next week. Maybe not.
Maybe. We
got some things going on.
Yeah, we do got some things going on.
Yeah, we got some things going on. Okay, so we will catch you guys next time.